Hello, my name is Caleb Smith with the Rocket Miner newspaper, here to provide an update for November 27th, 2020, or as it's sometimes also known as Plaid Friday, Black Friday, or it doesn't matter what time it is, it's a 4-day weekend, I'm just going to keep sleeping because that's all right. Or however you celebrate it in your home. That last one is closer to what I've embraced over the years when I get the opportunity. Not this year, had things to do. Still got up a little bit earlier than usual. And I know there are people who got up earlier than me, especially since there were some promotions waiting out there for people who got up early enough to be at the front of the line or to be counted amongst the limited few. Plaid Friday is a promotion that's been gaining a bit more attention and importance over the last couple of years. A lot of people typically do their Christmas shopping and decorating around the holidays. I do know some of you have your trees up. That's fine. Mine's been up for a little while. And some of it is just a counter view because when just people think about shopping the Friday after Thanksgiving, a lot of people are thinking of big box stores or just kind of some of the more established brands. And part of Plaid Friday and the subsequent Small Business Saturday, which is, of course, tomorrow, is to ask people just to broaden their perspective a little bit. There are a lot of deals that are waiting that you don't have to go to a big box store to see, or you don't have to just necessarily get them online. There are a lot of small businesses that they've got quality goods, they've got quality people behind it, and they're relying on you to get through the year. Across the board, and pretty much any economic metric you have, most businesses have been feeling the pinch of the pandemic, whether that's some places that had more stricter restrictions placed on them. A lot of places it's also because there are some people who their work or hours may have been limited, so they're a bit more selective with what they're spending, less splurging going on. There's also just some of the people feeling confident in the stores. Recently, the University of Utah released a report that showed that places where they'd instituted mask mandates found that consumer spending and confidence were up in those areas. You had people who they just felt a little bit safer and felt a little bit more confident in their bank account and ventured out. Their conclusion, based on just a couple months' worth of data, is that that type of stuff's pro-business. And of course, wearing a mask isn't the only thing you can be doing. There are plenty of businesses out there that are just waiting for you to call or drop by their store. Or some of them even still have their brick and mortar on Main Street, on Broadway. But they have an online presence where they can connect and showcase and sell you their wares as well. And I'd encourage people to get that. In Rock Springs, we have the Mayor's Challenge. Tim Como's asked that people try to spend their local dollars at local stores at least 5 locations. That's a great idea. I know other communities that are doing similar things, and just whatever we can do to give people a boost. It might take a change in habits or a change in thinking, but it's a type of investment that you'll more immediately see in the community. I can make an Amazon order, and I know that won't necessarily. The money that's going to my purchases aren't necessarily going to tip the needle, but your shopping cart, your shopping expeditions may be part of what helps some of our local businesses and entrepreneurs have a good day or have a great day. And you have enough of those, you can keep the business going. We really don't want to be getting to the point where we're looking at close signs. And there are some businesses that they've already not made it through this crunch. And while it's our understanding that a vaccine's coming, and we're hopeful that it comes soon, and that people participate and get however many doses that they need, that's something that's probably going to be months away. And Sweetwater County, Southwest Wyoming in general, the West, we've taken some hits when it comes to the mineral energy markets. So we are already kind of having absorbed the blows. We are on our feet, but we'd felt it. And then the coronavirus hit, and that's why in some places it's. I sometimes look at some of my relatives in the eyes and go like, I know you're having some stuff rough where you're at, but I promise you that the people here have felt it more. And those of us who are still standing and still have some extra bucks to spend, I would strongly encourage you to just think of ways where you can direct that locally. And like I said, that's not just small businesses. That can be some of our local nonprofits too. We're looking at there will be reduced funding in the coming year, and sometimes little bits here and there, whether it's volunteering an hour at a place, dropping off your recycling, making a financial contribution, or just seeing where people need hands on the ground or services they can do, something you can do to promote. Just be thinking of that. Our community does best when we act like a community, when we act like neighbors who care, who work hand in hand wherever we can. We won't solve every problem, but I think we can we can knock a couple more off the list and make the task ahead just a little bit less heavy, a little bit less troublesome to carry. So just be thinking of that. Be thinking of your small business owners, mom and pop shops, those traditional places, or even some of those new startups that picked quite the year to get going. Show your support, show your team spirit. Anyway, this is Caleb Smith with the Rocket Miner newspaper, wishing you a good day and a safe tomorrow. Bye.